Hello everyone, my name is Agent Paul of Mobile Task Force Delta 7, codename Bookkeepers, and welcome back to their SCP document review. And the SCP we'll be reviewing today is SCP-5984, Containment Class Keter, Clearance Level 3 Confidential, Disruption Class 5 Amida, Risk Class 5 Critical. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-5984 poses a significant threat to the Veil's integrity, due to its size, capability, and resemblance to a pop cultural figure. Therefore, the Ethics Committee and Overseer Council have jointly approved the implementation of Protocol Circuit Breaker. Summary of Protocol Circuit Breaker. In the event that SCP-5984 is sighted in a highly populated area, the Foundation is authorized to block off all roads leading in and out of the area, disable internet access in a 10-mile radius, deploy Mobile Task Force Omicron 84, Power Beyond Imagination, equipped with electromagnetic pulsar-capable weaponry, in an attempt to secure SCP-5984. If the above fails, evacuate and amnestize all citizens before firing a NNEMP, a non-nuclear electromagnetic pulse cruise missile to incapacitate SCP-5984. Once secured, SCP-5984 is to be transported to Armed Reliquary and Containment Area 02. Specific containment measures are currently pending HMCL approval. Description: SCP-5984 is a 6.5-meter autonomous organism resembling Optimus Prime from Paramount Pictures' Transformer adaptations. SCP-5984 was originally non-anomalous, used as a model to promote Dark of the Moon, the then latest film entry in the series. However, after being acquired by the Church of Maxwellism through currently unknown means, it has been extensively modified from its original purpose. These modifications include replacement of non-functional joints with articulated tungsten alloyed steel, titanium alloyed armor reinforcing various parts of its body, functional laser and plasma weaponry, such as shoulder cannons and an ion blaster replica on its back, integration of an Asimov-class artificial intelligence capable of speech in a voice similar to actor Peter Cullen. SCP-5984's primary purpose is the defensive measure against neo-Nalkic attacks on Maxwellist churches and operational fronts, with a 98.5% average success rate across all documented skirmishes. Because of its weaponry, these skirmishes invariably result in extensive collateral damage and fatalities, requiring costly cleanup and disinformation measures. In cases where it is in areas with civilian presence, SCP-5984 will check its fire or otherwise minimize use of its artillery in favor of precision melee attacks. Due to the presence of functional wheels on its lower half, SCP-5984 lacks vehicle mode capacity, presumably due to laws of mass conversion. Therefore, transportation is achieved solely by foot or activation of a remote teleportation system by Maxwellist operatives. Conventional weapons have little to no effect on SCP-5984 beyond cosmetic damage, but it is able to be temporarily subdued by electromagnetic pulses. Duration of incapacitated has ranged from 5 minutes to 1 hour, depending on voltage levels. While SCP-5984 has enacted increasingly complex countermeasures in an attempt to mitigate, they have been most consistently successful stopgap used in Foundation encounters. Therefore, their usage has been implemented into Protocol Circuit Breaker. And here we have the abridged timeline of significant SCP-5984 events. The 20th of March, 2011. SCP-5984, in its initial non-anomalous form, is installed in as a part of Transformers Dark of the Moon promotional campaign. 29th of June 2011. Transformers Dark of the Moon releases in the United States. 10th of July 2011. One day prior to its scheduled removal, SCP-5984 is seized by the Church of Maxwellism. A joint investigation by Hasbro Incorporated and Paramount Pictures parent company Viacom Incorporated leads no results. Records of this investigation were received and relevant employees amnesticized, retroactively after the events of the 8th of July 2016. Circa 11th of July 2011 to the 8th of May 2016, SCP-5984 is modified by the Church. 13th of May 2016, the first skirmish between SCP-5984 and Nalkic forces during a raid on Our Lady of St. Hedwig in Reno, Nevada. The Foundation arrived 1 hour after its conclusion, with the sole surviving Nalkite obliquely referring to SCP-5984 as an artificial abomination before expiring. See SCP-2406. Attempts at retrieving statements from Maxwellist members are met with non-compliance. The 8th of July, 2016. First, SCP-5984 and Nalkite battle directly witnessed by the Foundation. In the streets surrounding Maxwellist front company Clockwork Microprocessors in Sunnyvale, California. Mobile Task Force MU-98 intervenes in the skirmish and is met with hostility by the Nalkites, while SCP-5984 does not engage against Foundation personnel. After elimination of all combatants, SCP-5984 dematerializes. Class D amnestics are dispersed among eyewitnesses, with cleanup measure roadwork put into place. 7th of May, 2017. First discovery of SCP-5984's vulnerability to electromagnetic pulses, after a battle between it and 20 SK Biotype 001 behemoths at a Maxwellist-controlled power station in Portland, Oregon, damages the equipment. This resulted in an electrostatic discharge that fatally electrocuted the Type 001s and renders SCP-5984 incapacitated. Remote teleportation is activated before Foundation personnel can secure SCP-5984. 9th of June, 2017. The proposal for protocol circuit breaker is submitted to the Overseer Council, who in turn submitted to the Ethics Committee. 12th of June, 2017. The Ethics Committee approves protocol circuit breaker with a 25 to 3 to 2 vote, with Council following suit with a vote of 10 to 2 to 1. Mobile Task Force Omicron 84 is established shortly afterwards. 18th of June, 2017. First attempt at the implementation of protocol circuit breaker in Chicago, Illinois, fails. Further information requires level 4 or higher clearance. The 30th of August, 2017. Person of interest, 8365, a high-ranking member of the Church of Maxwellism, Hedwigian denomination, presumed to have ties to SCP-5984, agrees to an interview with Foundation personnel. See Interview 5984. And here we have Interview 5984. Interviewed, Stanley Budiansky, or POI 8365. Interviewer, Dr. Dennis Witwicka. Begin log. SCP-5984 has been giving our organization quite the headache, Mr. Budiansky. Oh, you're referring to the mech. I do apologize for the trouble it's caused, but sometimes our war against the flesh requires some overt measures. These overt measures, as you put them, require us to put millions of dollars in damage control. Moving along, why Optimus Prime? Surely your church could manufacture something of SCP-5984's capabilities without having used such a recognizable figure. It took us almost 5 years to complete, even with the framework already there for us. Even with our resources, AI development and gathering the necessary materials isn't cheap. I thought your organization, of all things, would understand this. There's a pause. There's also something that resonates with us this series. Two diametrically opposed factions engaged in a battle that started millennia ago and may go on for many millennia more. One shall stand, one shall fall. Noted. But why go all the way with the voice? Seems unnecessary, no? Wouldn't you, given the chance? This interview is concluded. End log. So the Church of the Broken God, in their combat with the Flesh That Hates and other Sarkic organizations and entities, decided to bring life to an Optimus Prime. Great. Well, everyone, that's it for this week's document review. Thank you so much for listening or watching, and my name is Agent Paul of MTF Delta 7, and I'll see you next week with another document review. Bye.